Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Claudia and I'm excited to be here again, bringing you guys another video. I haven't uploaded anything so far in the past week because I've been set on making this video for you guys and I was waiting for just kind of the right mood. I'm very driven by vibes and mindset and mood. So I finally sat down yesterday. I wrote down everything I wanted to share with you guys today. If you can tell by the title, we're gonna get just a little bit deep, so bear with me. This past weekend, last weekend on May 28th, I officially turned 26 years old and I had the best birthday. Seriously guys, big shout out to my husband. He planned a really sweet dinner. He got me the most amazing gifts, and I'm really not a gift person. I love to give gifts to people and I love to celebrate people, but when it comes to me, I'm just happy with a cheesecake or something, which I actually did get. But I just had a really great birthday with some close friends and I got a lot of great gifts, and it just felt so nice to celebrate my birthday in such a special and intimate way. I am officially 26 years old. Man, had to reflect on that. And I've really in the past year really started focusing on self-reflection and looking at myself in the mirror before I criticize anybody else. A little over halfway through my 20s and time has just flown by. To me, it's just yesterday I turned 20 and now I'm 26. Time is flying by. Shout out to all of us 90s babies, because we're not the young kids anymore. As you can tell by the title, today I want to share with you guys my top 10 things that I've learned in my 20s thus far. The first one is to be present right now. And we see endless quotes all over about being present, about enjoying the moment and living in the moment. But me personally, guys, I used to be somebody who I was never in the moment. I was never present. I was either a couple years behind in my thoughts and my feelings and how hurt I was, or just the way I was acting, or I was super worried and stressed out about the future, which was nowhere near happening, and a lot of things never even ended up happening the way I thought they were gonna happen. So now, and trust me, it is still really hard for me, I try and just be really present. And even that includes on bad days where you're having a crappy day or you get in a fight with somebody or work is stressful. That's what's going on, and I'm there and I'm present and I'm trying to make the best of that moment. Just realize that that's all that exists. I used to hear that quote, I'm not really sure who said it, but it says the only thing that exists is right now. And that's true. Right now in this moment, this is all that matters. This is all that's happening. But we are so used to worrying about 5 million things at once and doing 5 million things at once that we really forget that. And then that moment passes you by. And I spent so much time wishing oh man, I wish I had enjoyed high school. I wish I had enjoyed being a teenager. I wish I had enjoyed being 21, and so many things that now I'm no, I don't want to do that anymore. Number 2 is gonna be no comfort zones. So what I mean by no comfort zones, I mean that it can get really easy in our 20s to graduate high school. Maybe you go on to college or you don't, you start working and you get comfortable and you don't try to aim for more. You get comfortable, you start making an income, you're doing pretty good, you're stable, and you just get static, like a line, just static. And I really believe that our 20s, if any other part of our lives, this can happen at any age, I feel, but our 20s are for you to challenge yourself, to try something new, to go out of your way to see if you can achieve that thing, that dream you have. So I've learned in my 20s that comfort zones really don't benefit me at this point in my life. I'm not sure if they ever do, but right now being comfortable is not it. Getting uncomfortable are some of the best times and situations that have led me to other experiences, meet people, try new things, challenge myself, see what I'm capable of. So if there's anything I can recommend is just push out of your comfort zone. And the whole point of getting out of your comfort zone, like I've said before, is that you are going to be uncomfortable. That is the point. If you're not uncomfortable, then you're not out of your comfort zone. The third thing I want to talk about today is to watch your circle. If you hang out with a group of people that drink a lot and party a lot, and I don't know, do things that maybe you are not into, I don't necessarily believe that you are going to become that sixth person, as the quote says, like, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. I have not been a strong believer of that, because I grew up around a lot of different type of people that did a lot of things that I did not agree with, that I was not down with, that I never did, I never wanted to do. So I don't believe that, but I do believe that not everybody has the same type of like self-confidence, not restraint, it's not the word I'm looking for, but like that you're not easily like taken with the crowd, you know? So I just wasn't one of those people. I learned from a lot of different people, seeing them do a lot of things that I didn't want to do, and that helped me. So being around different people helped me. But what I mean by watch your circle is like, in our 20s, again, like with being comfortable, we get comfortable with the same group of people, and a lot of them are like us, but we also have to have some variety and have people around us that are pushing us to be better, to try different things, to grow in different ways, whether that's family or not family, and just people that are gonna help you in the next 5-10 years, and you want them around you, or you can make a positive impact on them as well. It's not just about what you can receive. So if they're not bringing you up and you guys are not uplifting each other, then I would just reflect on like, what is this group of friends attributing to my life? This one is me for sure. I wrote down, take your own advice. It's right there. I wrote it down. So the reason I put down, take your own advice, is because I've been told that I give great advice. And, you know, maybe I do, maybe I don't, but that's what's been said. And I don't take it. So long, like I would say like, oh, go after your dreams, or do this or do that, even this video right now, and then I wouldn't actually be doing it. I wouldn't be practicing it. I wouldn't put it into action. And I realized, I'm like, what is the point of me telling everybody else, go work out, go do this, do that, if I'm not even doing it, you know? So like, walk the walk, talk the talk, be about it. So there's a lot of things that we tell our friends, and we unconsciously know we should be doing it as well, but we don't. And it's very easy to tell other people like, hey, do this, do that, but then you don't do it yourself. So just watch yourself and take your own advice. Number 5, guys, is take care of yourself. This one encompasses a lot of different things, but you know, I just feel like at the beginning of my 20s, I was not so good to myself. You know, I struggled for a long time with an eating disorder and some mild body dysmorphia. I don't like to self-diagnose or to say I had this, and this, you know, when it wasn't like clinically diagnosed by somebody, but all of the symptoms added up, and I just struggled a lot with self-love, self-care, working out for the wrong reasons, never being satisfied with the way that I looked. And I was just having a conversation right now with my husband about that. And we just have to take care of yourselves. Like, this is the only body that we get in this lifetime. This is who you are, you know, mind, body, spirit, everything. And take care of yourself, whether that's physically, mentally, going to therapy, just doing good things for yourself for no other reason than just because you deserve it. And you should put yourself first, and you should be the one setting the tone and the standard for how you want to be treated. Number 6 is don't try to be anybody else. Now it has a really cool name. It's called imposter syndrome, where you're trying to be like somebody else all the time. But reality is that at some point we, you know, grew up watching our parents and adults around us, and we tried to copy things that they did because we thought it was cool. And then you start developing your own personality, and you start being different and unique, and maybe you get bullied at school, so then you hide that part of yourself and you feel like you can't be yourself again, or you can't show all parts of you to people. And I'm somebody who definitely wears their heart on their sleeve, so I am who I am, and once you get to know me, like, that's it, there's no going back. Especially with social media, I wanted to be like a really cool influencer, and then I'm like, no, like, that's not who I want to be. Me personally, if we're relating it to social media, I just wanted to be like an organic person that hopefully through an app comes off as genuine and like somebody who you can talk to and send a message to if you need help, and will be there for you regardless of how many followers they have or not. So yeah, just we're still figuring out who we are in this time, and I think consistently throughout life we're changing and growing, and you know, just from last year to now, I've probably changed, you've probably changed. So, but don't go through this life, especially not your 20s, trying to be somebody else. Okay, number 7 is don't be a victim. And this one is hard to write down and to express it, but there's a lot of things that happen in life that are truly out of our control. And there's a lot of situations where we truly are the victim, whether that's an abusive relationship, emotionally, physically, situations that happen with family. We really, like, if you write it down, you really are the victim. However, going through life pretending to be the victim of things is just not where it's at. And I personally struggled a lot with this one, not because I feel like I've made myself a victim, but because it's hard to forgive people and realize and come to terms with the fact that you cannot control how people treat you, how people react to things, whether they want to be in your life or not. So, you know, we can't go through life just pretending like, woe is me, and like what they did to me and this and that. It's really hard when you don't get closure on a lot of things. However, I've really tried to just worry about what I can do, what I can control, how I react to things, how I let other people's decisions affect me, whether or not I let them affect me. And I used to be somebody who just didn't care, like flat out, I didn't care, which was not true, obviously, because then I realized I was like, actually, you care so much, you're pretending not to care. But that wasn't healthy either. So if something happened, I strongly recommend journaling, therapy, having some good conversations with like good, supportive, understanding people. You know, there's a lot of things that we can do just to express ourselves and kind of take off that like martyr that we carry. One of my favorites, number 8, is no regrets. Hashtag no regrets. It's our 20s, guys. Like, it's okay to mess up. It's okay to try something new and find out that you don't like it. If I've told you guys how many times I switched my major, yeah, a lot of times, and it's all right. You know, nothing bad happened. It is what it is. Just go for it. Like, hashtag go for it. Just do it. Try it. Whatever it is, the smallest thing. Like, I'm advocate number 1 for telling people, if you have a dream, just do it. Like, don't keep it to yourself. Don't wait. What are you waiting for? We're almost there, guys. Number 9 is invest in yourself. So I don't specifically mean education-wise, although I love learning, and the years that I have been in school thus far taught me a lot of different things, mostly about myself and the type of person that I am. Because if you asked me to do a math test right now, I probably wouldn't even, I'd probably write my name and that's it. But invest in yourself. So again, like, don't get comfortable. Read books, watch podcasts. I love podcasts. I love listening to other people's perspectives, watching documentaries, just different things that you can add to your personal bank account is what I like to call it. Things that you can rack up that maybe not right now, but in a few years or something, they're going to come in handy. Take a course on how to do taxes, or take something relevant that you feel is going to boom in the next couple of years, or add something new to your business, or just have a backup plan. Like, what's your backup plan? There's a lot of different things. Like, invest in yourself, and by you always making yourself better and growing, you are obviously going to make those around you better, your family, your spouse, your kids, friends, whoever. The last one, guys, is going to be make mistakes. Make a lot of mistakes. make a lot of mistakes, and it's okay, and get comfortable with making mistakes, because I used to go through life, like all of my teenage years and part of my 20s, not wanting to mess anything up, like not even wanting to get a bad grade, like one bad grade, like it was the end of the world for me, seriously. And after messing up so many times, I was like, wait a minute, each time that I mess up, I learn something new, I take something away, it helps me grow, I'm able to help somebody else and be like, hey, by the way, I made this mistake, so hopefully you don't make it, like, you know, watch out for that. But society, you know, doesn't really applaud failure that much, and a lot of times you fail in silence behind closed doors, and people only see the good side and the success that comes afterwards and the good things. So it's okay to mess up, and if there's, again, any other time to do it, just do it now while we're young, while we can bounce back, where maybe there isn't so much things involved that you could potentially lose. You know, everybody is in a different place right now. Like I said, I'm 26, we don't have any kids, we got married a few months ago, so everybody's different situation, but still, I hope that all of these things can help you somehow, that you guys can relate to them. Don't follow me on Instagram. Please don't forget to follow. On Instagram, I really share more fitness content, health-related stuff, recipes here and there, workouts, just day-to-day life stuff. If you guys want more fitness content here on my channel, please let me know and I will get on that. I literally live to make content. I love creating every week, and just finding new ways that I can connect with you guys and build a community on here has always been one of my goals. So on TikTok, if you guys follow me on TikTok, be warned, I post everything and anything. I love TikTok. It's really like a de-stressor. It's fun. There's no rules to me. And yeah, I have a good community and following on there as well. So I'll go ahead and put that below. Lastly, guys, before you go, if you are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe, turn the bell on for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up if you actually liked it, if you actually watched it and made it this far. It helps my small channel grow, and it helps other people hopefully be able to come across this. Maybe there's some other 20-something-year-old that really needs to watch this. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.